Hi, hey, hello. I'm hoping that by now we are live. I have no way of telling as per usual, but I hope you guys are all doing well. We are live once again for another painting custom stream. This is, I think, number 8, but this time it's a little different. Because this time I think we're going to finish the Batman cars. This time, I think we're finally going to do it. I think we are finally going to be able to finish these custom cars that we have been working on for weeks now. Let's hope, at least. We're down to only having to finish 2 cars. Those being Firefly and the Penguin, who ironically we started on the very first stream, but I wasn't really a big fan of how he was turning out, so I didn't do much with him for several streams afterwards. But I don't think we're going to be doing much painting on this stream because there's very little left to do. I'm trying to sculpt out the Penguin's hat here. Which is why this is also a Q&A stream, which I think every stream is a Q&A stream. But this stream's a little bit more of a Q&A stream than usual. We'll go with that, okay? This time, this stream there's just a little bit more of questions and answers. I just had to leave real quick because I had to get scissors for the Penguin's wonderful hat. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. I think we're going to be making the Penguin's hat purple. Just to change it up. Sometimes it's purple, sometimes it's black. We're gonna go purple hat. That's not really a part of his design nowadays. The DC cars, these are for a Batman parody series that I'm currently working on. It'll start up in May. That's the goal. Trust me, I wouldn't be making this many customs for sketch and cars randomness. I don't think I've ever made a custom for a sketch and cars randomness. Yeah, that's the plan. You will see a trailer for it soon, probably. I'll probably do a trailer. I've talked about it in so many streams at this point. I think it would be unfair if I didn't do a trailer. Gearston is going to be Firefly. He's one of the last customs we currently have to wrap up here. Bit more obscure, but not the most obscure character we've done. That's a very good question, Plushyrama. Yes. Now I'm going to very poorly paint this all purple. Ty, you idiot. Why not just use paper? Least favorite joke. Okay, well, Cars Adventures has gone on for way too long and had way too many jokes for me to declare, oh, this is my least favorite. Cars Randomness is probably a little easier. Little Fillmore in a Big World was funny at first, but it soon became the bane of my existence. I think it's funny, but everyone always quotes it, which just makes it a little less funny to me. No, I have not. I've heard of them. Uh, it makes it a... Is this top hat too big? Is this too... This is too big of a top hat. There is too much top to this hat. You gotta cut it down a bit. I didn't expect Little Fillmore in a Big World to, like, take off like it did. Everyone always quotes it. And, like, I stopped doing it. It's not gonna be in any more Cars Randomnesses. I think it ran its course. It was funny in the first one. Yeah, that's the thing. I brought it back in the episode after because I brought it back in the episode after to just make it a running joke. But in its second appearance, which was Cars Randomness 13, I think, it just wasn't as funny, and you can tell I didn't have as many good ideas. What made the original Little Fillmore so funny is I filmed it on vacation. I filmed it at this my grandparents' beach house, and it's full of weird stuff. So I was able to single out all this weird stuff in their house. Like, my sister and I have a yearly tradition where every year when we go over there, we always just do a scavenger hunt because their house is full of so much weird, random stuff. That's why Little Fillmore was perfect for it. Afterwards, just in my regular house in the next episode, it wasn't as good. Cars Ignite brought back Little Fillmore for his episode. We're not counting your episode, Cars Ignite. We're not counting your episode. Your episode doesn't count because it wasn't made by me. We're saying as far as mine goes, because it got to the point where it was overplayed. So I didn't do it in episode 14. Cars Ignite did a few in episode 15. And it's not coming back. Ever. That is the end of Little Fillmore, guys. It wasn't canon. There are no more Little Fillmores. What is my favorite song? Unfortunately, it's not something by Taylor Swift. Blasphemy. It's a top hat. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, there we go. Look at that. We did it. Great. Incredible. Were you trying to come up with the next XRS line? Yeah. I stopped doing that, too. That's the thing with Cars Randomness. I always evolve Cars Randomness. And I never want to, When did the hatred for the Planes franchise start? There is no hatred. It's all a joke. Look, I always try to evolve Cars Randomness. That's the thing, you know? And, I don't like to make running jokes in Cars Randomness that appear for a long time. Like, cars that should not be made. One of my favorite jokes in Cars Randomness, and a lot of people love it. It appeared in about 3 episodes, and then I stopped. That's the thing with Cars Randomness, is I always try to make sure that I stop running jokes before they get overdone or, you know, before they become something for every episode. Because it's not as random if you're expecting the jokes. That's the thing. If you expect to see it, it's not as random. And I think my most recent Cars Randomness, number 14, I think is probably one of my personal favorite episodes. And it was nice not have to do Little Fillmore. Exactly, yeah, it doesn't have the same effect. Now, there are some that I've brought back for the sake of, like, it's a running joke. One of my favorite running jokes is the Alof the Lightyear blimp appears when something really tragic happens, and he goes, "Oh yeah, woo!" That's appeared in 3 different episodes now, including the most recent one, and I love that joke. I love that one so much. That's one of my favorites. And what's so funny about that, and the reason why it can be reused episode to episode, is because, number one, it's only used every once in a while. It's only used every once in a while, which makes it different. And number two, you never know when it's coming. You never know when there's suddenly going to be the joke where, when a scene starts, you never know if that scene's going to end with Al off the Lightyear blimp suddenly showing up, and you're not expecting that, because it never happens. Name's Danny, bro. Just sort of evolved. That was unfunny 2018 Ty. Don't remind me that he existed. There almost was a new Danny Bro joke in the most recent episode, including NASCAR Danny. The only Danny Bro one I like is the most recent one. The only Danny Bro one I like in Cars Randomness is the most recent one, where some random next gen who just isn't Danny shows up out of nowhere and claims he is Danny. I don't know if I'll do 10-Eyed Man, but I will at some point. 5th stream in a row where I ask myself to do Magpie. There we go, Magpie 2. There we go. Respect for Magpie. I will say, I also don't know which episode the planes joke started in. That's really the only running joke in Cars Randomness that is in every episode. The fact that you could always count on there being some sort of roast of the planes series. That's the one thing you can count on. His name's Danny Bro gonna become the next generation's I'm Spartacus. I wish we would all say name's Danny Bro as a form of greeting. There wasn't one in the Cars Ignite one, but that one wasn't made by me. I don't know if Ignite is still here, he can say, but I don't know if Cars Ignite even owns any planes. I own several more planes now, following the video I made today. We had an incident a few streams ago where people joke, people just kept spamming names Danny Bro. So that happened. So if you see someone in the chat, bring that up. That happened a few streams back. That was... Every once in a while you get something on a stream that's just a little annoying to deal with. I love Bobby Swift, but I'm a Cal Weathers stan until the day I die. I think Cal Weathers is criminally underrated. I love it. Look at him. I love it. We haven't had a stream crash in a while. Don't jinx it, Plushyrama. Guys, I love this already. This is my favorite. It's not my favorite, but it is. I don't know which one my favorite is, but I love this dearly. Yeah, I like that. That was a late edition. The Mater gets the Midas touch one. I love that joke in the most recent Cars Randomness. And I almost didn't include it. Well, you see, Bobby was replaced by Danny, and that is where his story ends. No more. If only I had double-sided tape right now, then my life would be saved. I gotta attach this to him. Yeah, Tower of Swift is funny. Give him a duck. I could do that. You see, I've been cleaning out my closet. I was cleaning out my closet the other day, and I found this giant rubber duck I had as a kid. I don't have glue on me right now, but if I did, then that would be smarter. Yeah, plain hands is funny. At one point, I planned a face reveal video, and I was gonna go, in case you don't recognize me, and I was gonna hold my hand up, and it was gonna be the plain hand. So I've been, oh, never mind. I've been cleaning out my closet. I was cleaning out my closet the other day, and I got rid of this giant rubber duck I used to have, and I thought it was still in here, but it's not. I was gonna give him that. The one problem is now he just needs a monocle. I love him so much. This is, I love this one, guys. He needs a monocle now. I'm scared to do the monocle because it's going to be very easy to mess up. Anyone have advice for the monocle, or should we just not give him the monocle? Who even has monocles anymore? Wear glasses like a normal person. Draw a circle on the eye. I can't. Not all penguins have a monocle. I know. But I think most versions of the penguin that have the hat have a monocle. But I think he's fine without it. I don't know. Purple Toad, you have to ask a British person, which I am not, so. I want to again reiterate, this is mainly supposed to be a Q&A stream, because I don't really have that much painting to do, because we are already almost done. Which is pretty exciting. I should have used the modern Firefly design when he's gray and black and not yellow. What am I gonna... King Shark is safe. He's alright. He's off screen. What am I gonna set up a cameo for my Steve personal impression? That is a genius idea. Happy birthday! I hear it's your birthday today. A little insert name here. I don't know. I think people would have me say some weird stuff, man. I don't trust Cameo. I'll start a Fiverr. Hot Rod, Steve Herschel Fiverr. Pay me and I will say anything of your choice in the world's worst Dracula impression. What did I use for the hat? You just missed it. It's paper. Underwhelming, right? I should have more Fiverr jokes. When is it relevant to make jokes about Fiverr? Steve Urkel, Romanian. Steve Urkel is Transylvanian, actually. It's definitely European, and I know it is kind of close to Romanian, but it's Transylvanian. He's just a bad One day people will realize he's just a really bad Dracula impression. What is the Cars Adventures outro music called? See, that's an important question. Um, it's called Catwalk. It's an iMovie track. I forget if it's the long, medium, or short version, but it's that, and I believe in past seasons, I don't think this current season, but sometimes in the past I pitched it up. I just increased the pitch a bit. I think it might be now. Hey, Lightning! We commissioned a new Rusty logo on Fiverr. Yes, replace Cars Adventures with Fiverr Adventures. I can't tell you the last time Rusty and Dusty were in Cars Adventures. In Lap 2 Season 15, all the characters are in hiding because their lives are in danger, and I'm pretty sure Rusty and Dusty weren't even invited. What music did I use for my outro from 2018 to 2021? Do I do different music now? Least favorite character in Cars Adventures. Well, if I had a character I really didn't like, then I probably wouldn't use them. Every character I have to like enough to use in the series, you know? So I really can't think of someone who I'd say is my least favorite. Wingo's nephew returned relatively recently. I know you're watching the earlier seasons, BZ movies, but Wingo's nephew returned in late 2021, I think, and we also introduced DJ's nephew then. So Wingo's nephew returned relatively recently. I don't know what music I used to use for my outro. Currently, it's an iMovie track called Glide. But, excuse me, I'm not sure what it used to be. Sorry if I'm sniffling. My allergies have been pretty annoying today. No, that's fine. I'm not sure. I know it's currently Glide. I don't know if I used to use different music. My first ever outro was made by a channel called... Yeah, iMovie music has no right to be as good as it is. My first outro was made by a user who's not around anymore. And he used Faded by, what's his face, Aaron Walker? Alan, I think. It was Faded, which is pretty funny. Although I recently learned Faded was made to be a royalty-free track, so that's why I never got claimed. Said user One day, just up and left YouTube. I never saw him again. It is Alan Walker, thank you. Never saw him again. I mean, he also spelt my name wrong in my original intro that he made me, so, you know. Guys, this is a really nice pen. I took this, I think from my school library in middle school. Look at that. What a nice pen. I didn't know what to write, so I just wrote down how I got it. Nah, the librarian let me have it. Did he spell reviews wrong? Because it would be very concerning if you couldn't spell T or tie. He said review instead of reviews. So, yeah. The one single review. That's it. That's all there is. It's just the T-Toy review, Ty. It's just one video. It is just one review. Guys, I have a speech due tomorrow. And I don't know. I don't know what to do for it, guys. I have a persuasive speech due, and I'm going to do it on the current state of DC, which I'm also writing a 7-page paper on. But I have to do a movie being like, DC's current movie. I have to do a speech being like, DC's current movie slate is kind of boring. And persuade you to believe me. Believe me. Listen. That's not Kirsten Marshall. Believe me. He's going to be Firefly. Believe me. Nobody wants to watch The Authority movie. That's not even DC. They bought it from Wildstorm. There. It's an entire that's my entire 5-minute speech. It's just that sentence. I'm also pretty sure I'm like the first person presenting. The custom main line, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's a speech I have to do tomorrow. Yeah, they're almost done. I wonder what other people will do, because when we had to do an informative speech, I did mine on strange McDonald's menu items, and everybody else did serious stuff, for the most part. Actually, I went first last time, but last time only 2 people showed up to my class, so it was much easier. 3 people, sorry, and one of them took 25 minutes on his speech, and you couldn't make it longer than 5 minutes, so that was fun. By fun, I mean painful. So as soon as I'm done with this, I have to go write a speech about why DC bad right now, and, I mean, Marvel's also kind of bad right now, but, like, I'm writing an essay on DC, so it's easier. Well, you see, they said it was because they didn't have a clock. Now, this guy's really nice. I'm sort of friends with him. Nice guy, okay? And, I should write it on stream. I don't want somebody to steal my speech on why DC's movies right now are boring. I also don't need to write a I don't need to write the speech, I just have to write an outline. Probably make a slideshow. I don't really know if I need a slideshow for this, in all honesty. Do I need visual aids to tell you? Do I need a visual aids to tell you that the Wonder Woman's Island only spin-off series is not a good idea? I don't think so. What do I put? I don't know what images I put anyway. I haven't found a May yet. Harley Quinn is one of the only characters missing, as is the Riddler. I was gonna use a spare May for Harley. I haven't found one May, let alone two. So, not yet. Maybe I should just make my entire persuasive speech on why I wanted to make it a speech about why live-action Disney remakes are bad, but half my class is doing that as their final project. And now I'm mad. We have to do group projects for our final, and one group decided to have there be all about why Disney's live-action remakes are bad. And I am just the number one Disney live-action remake hater. Probably not number one, but I'm in the top 20. And I'm very upset that I'm not in that group. Instead, we're talking about what our favorite movie is. And honestly, I don't know what to say my favorite movie is. But now I have to make another speech about my favorite movie. But in order to decide my favorite movie, this is for whatever reason, it is a college requirement. It's called the Fundamentals of Speech, and we just write speeches. That is all. I've complained about it on stream several times. It's fine. I just think it's funny to talk about. Is this a film class, or does everybody in your classes coincidentally feel very passionate about film? I am a film major, but this is not a film class. It's just... No, like, half my class is, like, biology and nursing. I'm pretty sure I'm the only... One guy is animation. That guy's cool. I like that guy. I think I'm the only film student in the class. I don't know what I'm gonna say my favorite movie is. Like, what would make a good speech? When people ask me my favorite movie, I don't know what to say, because it's one of the Star Warses. I just can't pinpoint it. For the last few years, I've said Into the Spider-Verse, because that's just the epitome of cinema. Fight me. I think I'm just gonna have it be a speech on why Spider-Verse is, like, the best superhero movie, and also good, animated good. I know one girl in my group is having her entire speech be about Bo Burnham inside, so if we count that as a movie, then me talking about an actual movie that isn't just a pretty good Netflix comedy special. That's my phone ringing. You hear it? I should probably check who that is. I have not painted the Sarge. He was going to be the KG Beast. Wow, you can't hear my phone? Well, it was ringing. Say Cars. Cars should be your only purpose in life because you own a Cars-themed YouTube channel. I already had a speech about my Cars-themed YouTube channel, and that's not something I ever talk about in public, but we had to do a speech about something that's important to you, and I was like, screw it. I own 1,000 toy cars. They always talk to you about how you gotta have a good opener. My opener was, my name is Ty, and last summer I became the owner of 1,000 toy cars. Because last summer I hit 1,000 cars. I hit 1,000 cars. I reached the 1,000 cars die-cast milestone. It's stressful. Help. I got a lot of them now. Oh, really? They're doing more ornaments for the Cars tree? I gotta buy those! Thank you for letting me know. Oh, I'm very excited. That's so cool to see they keep supporting that. When am I gonna get my silver Cars play button? When I hit 100K. Yeah. They send you one in the shape of a mater. when you reach 100,000 Cars diecasts. So I'm what? I'm 1% of the way there? I just have to buy everything again. 99,000 more times. Shouldn't be that hard. Who's in the Trucks 3-pack? Is it a truck thing? I know what my speech is going to be. Why Trucks is the worst episode of Cars on the Road by a long shot. Reason number 1, no story. The episode doesn't have a story. Reason number 2, repetitive. It's repetitive. Reason number 3, the song isn't even good. Speech over. Well, I hope it's not an Amazon exclusive. Because I don't like giving Jeff Bezos my money. He doesn't let his workers have bathroom breaks or something that I read on the internet. I don't think there's a picture of said 3-pack. I think we just know it's coming. Well, I guess it's time to give Papa Bezos more money. So he could go back to the moon in a beautifully shaped rocket. Just, yeah, over 70% of the episode. Yeah, because it's just the music video. The music video is the episode. And the song isn't even good. Trucks is like disappointment incarnate. But then again, if you're getting angry over an episode of Cars on the Road, you gotta do a... You gotta take a step back, buddy. It's a show about Owen Wilson and the tow truck. Interesting. I have not seen that. I know there are some new factory customs coming out of there, but interesting. I don't even really get factory customs. Like, I don't understand them. Purple Toad, that's a great thing to be champion at, man. I'm so proud of you. What happened to the Cars on the Road review series? I got bored. I really didn't feel like doing the rest of the episodes. I just looked ahead and it seemed like such a daunting task, honestly. And I didn't really enjoy making the first one, and I knew if I kept doing this, I just wouldn't be enjoying it. Show is fine. Cars on the Road is fine. This isn't Kirsten, this is Revo! Second person to make that mistake. Oh, you immediately deleted the message. That's a Revo cost painted yellow. To become Firefly. Who's a lesser known character. You would not believe your eyes if 10 million of him lit up the world while I fell asleep. The only time I laughed in Cars on the Road is when Lightning says they never have his name for personalized gas caps. It's not the only good joke, but it's the only joke that made me feel something. Yeah, that was funny. Made her literally dying, but that wasn't a joke. Cars on the Road has this absurd sense of humor that I did not expect, and I love it. If only there was more than 8 5-minute episodes. Cooking with Ty isn't a thing. Why do you guys always try to make Cooking with Ty happen? It's not gonna happen. I did Guide Oreos, and I made the joke about making mac and cheese at the end of that video, and everybody thought this was an actual thing I was going to make. That was never the plan. There will never be a mac and cheese unless I get really, 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 really desperate. I don't think the other episodes are less creative than Salt Fever. Some are. There is a wide range of quality of on the road episodes that range from good to trucks. For reference, good is about here. Good is about here. Trucks is, yeah, for real though. The my most wanted car from on the road is the spider car. Love the spider car from the movie set and B movie. You like jazz? I love that design. Great design. Almost done with these customs. I think we're gonna mark the penguin as done. We just gotta paint a little bow tie on him. I forget what my favorite episode is, if I'm being honest. It's B movie until the ending. B movie is great, but the ending is so weak. Well, here's the thing. Every episode of On the Road deals with some of the most generic tropes you can think of. Other than Salt Fever. Go through every episode of On the Road. One by one. Oh, the dinosaurs. The haunted house. Bigfoot. Circus. The trucks. They're in a movie about zombies, and then what's after that? Mad Max, and then Wedding. Every episode of On the Road is fun, but they're all based on insanely generic and overdone tropes, except maybe the Mad Max one, with one exception. One exception. That being Salt Fever. Salt Fever takes advantage of the fact that the characters are cars to tell a more interesting story. It does something that only Cars specifically can do. Everything else, while I like all the other episodes, and I like some considerably more than Salt Fever, yeah, it has some very generic topics. Do I think Bigfoot is real? Have you seen my shoe size? Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! No, I don't. It's a large hairy man in the woods. It might just be Wolverine. It may just be Wolverine. When the X-Men character. Salt Fever would be my favorite if I were more into actual racing, but I love how it takes a unique concept that, again, only a car could do. And then it kills off one of the main characters and has him re-enter his body like he's Doctor Strange. One of these days I'll do a video ranking all the episodes of On the Road. I have not seen the Mario movie yet. One of these days I will. Well, it'd be nice if every pack didn't just include a McQueen and a Mater, but they probably would. I'm very disappointed because a good friend of mine saw the Mario movie the other day and he confirmed for me Wart does not appear. Justice for Wart. I'm very mad that Wart is never shown any love. We stand Wart in this household. I want more Wart. I find your lack of Wart disturbing. I like Wart. Please bring back Wart, Nintendo. Well, here's the thing, Purple Toad. They don't have much time, but I get that. I mean, the cartoons are shorter, but the cartoons don't have as full a story. They don't have Funky Kong? I know they have... I've heard the DK rap is in the movie. How is Funky not in it? I'm mad over Wart. I just want Wart, man. Never do anything with Wart. His most recent appearance was the Link's Awakening remake. Which is clever, because, spoiler alert for a 30-year-old video game, that's all a dream. And I think there's a big whale. I don't play Zelda. I'm that one guy who's played 2 Fire Emblem games. Oh yeah, Funky is dead, but I haven't played Zelda. I think Firefly is done, guys. When is my next parody song going to come out? When is my next parody song gonna come out? Good question. No, Motto's coming out as a single. We have that. Purple Toad, I could have gone my whole life without knowing that information. Mighty Doctor now. One of these days I will buy a factory custom. I don't know who, but I'll buy one. Motto's name leaked. That's all we got. If Doug Crankle was a single, Motto will be. Mateo, yeah, his single is out soon. But Motto's name was on a list. Motto's name leaked a day after Mateo's diecast did. Shouldn't be too long. Actually, Motto's name leaked a day after Mateo's name did, and then Mateo's name leaked a little while later. Yeah, I'm not interested in the plastic pullbacks. I have seen them, though. I don't really need to pick them up. But I am aware that they exist, yeah. I didn't know there was a Mater, I just saw the McQueen. Thank you. You know, I'm glad your mom likes my song. Thanks. I was thinking the other day, you know, a lot of times I look back on bad diecasts as like, wait, did I really do that? Did I really go out of my... Did I put that much effort into it? And then I tell myself, yeah, I should be proud of how ridiculous that was. And don't you worry, because the next one is... Well, I was going to film the next one today. Nervous Guy is obviously Jeremy. Racer A Short, we have an update that he's Niles. There's a guy named like Niles Cone something that's been around for a while. Just another Salt Flats guy. My theory is the little green Salt Flats racer we see get pushed off. Moving Moments is the funniest name ever, though. Nile Speedcone, thank you. Yeah, so, funny story. The next parody song was not supposed to come out anytime soon. At all. Now it is. Now it is. It is coming very soon. In fact, I almost filmed it today. I will be filming it later this week. I need a large sheet of some kind. That will be out by. I won't say a release date, but it's it's out hopefully soon. Yeah, no way. My theory is and what a lot of people have agreed on, he's probably the green Salt Flats racer that we see when Lightning and Mater first enter. The guy. Why am I so tired? The guy that the blue pickup truck pushes out and says, "Watch out for the speed demon." And he's like a green land racer. Probably that guy is my theory. I hope so. But we'll see. We will see. The new errors and inconsistencies. Yeah, that won the poll, last week? The one customer, the green long card. No, I didn't. It won. The next errors and inconsistencies won a poll last week. And so I've been working on that on and off. I've recorded all 10 entries, now I just have to finish the song. And unlike last time, none of them are jokes this time. Valerie has 8%. It won't have any effect on the season, but I thought it would be a funny poll to put up. My favorite is the people in the comments who are like, "No, why would you vote for Valerie?" I just really resonated with Valerie V8's political campaign of turning the Cozy Cone Motel into a Starbucks. A lot of people in the stream have been talking about the semi-cab. Maybe someday. Considering the fact we haven't gotten any next-gen cabs in general. You guys, they're really making a 3-pack based on trucks. I'm not ready. I assume it'll come with Mater, then probably Adam Rodriguez, the guy who, guy from the rumor lists that we know is labeled as a truck. The Walmart listing labeled him as toy truck, not toy car, which doesn't necessarily mean he's a truck, just saying. Those rumor lists are never 100%, just are preliminary names. But I assume it'll come with Mater, one truck that we'll get at some point before the 3-pack, and then one vehicle that's too big. I have heard some people suggest Todd. Todd's always an option. Has to be the Cars 3 Todd, though. Or it could be the original. The deluxe could easily be maybe the Tiny Lugsworth we see. I'm very excited for this pack now because I love everything in that episode. I don't like the episode, but I love all the character designs because they are all so useful for Cars Adventures. Honestly, I hope the exclusive is a re-release of Tiny Lugsworth without the Race Division decals or the tow truck. Those would all be so useful. Or I'd love to see the Miss Fritter without Miss Fritter stuff. To your song. Which song are you listening to? Which one? The new one isn't out yet. I didn't even say what song I'm parodying. I don't really think anyone cares until after it happens. There's a train going by in the back. Sorry if there's noise from that. What song is it? I won't spoil it. I mean, I know I just said nobody really cares until after I do it. To get a 9-pack? I don't know, man. Lights Out could make for a good 9-pack. The Wraith Rod as the exclusive. It's probably a good choice. Who would I vote for in the upcoming mayoral election? I don't know if I trust Mater as mayor, quite frankly. It's kind of picking the better of two very bad options. With that, Firefly is done. I'd vote for Road Rumblers if if it comes with 4 Volkswagens for the Chiefess and my boy Cap'n Longleggy. If a pack for Road Rumblers comes with Captain Longleggy. Guys, I can't believe we finished the Batman cars. That's crazy. They're very close to done. I just have to add a little more to the Penguin. Penguin needs a bow tie. He's done. There it is. It's the Penguin. Someone saw this guy and said, yeah, he needs his own spinoff show. Purple Toad, I didn't make Harley. Don't trick me with things that don't exist. I didn't make her. The ones that are currently here are done. I don't have the Riddler and I don't have Harley. Then we will be done. But until then, yes, I did finish the 2 customs now. So now I can proudly say I finally finished all the Batman custom cars. I want Tex, a repaint of Tex to be the Riddler without the mustache. I did finish the customs. We did it. It took 8 streams. But they are done. So I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, some of them need a few more coats of paint. But I think they're all ready, guys. They're done. Is Catwoman here over limit? It depends. It depends. She's in between. When will I finish my mini racers customs? Not soon, because I spent the last 8 streams making these. So I think we should probably break from doing custom streams for now. Then again, I don't know what else to do for streams. This is all I know. There is no Killer Moth yet, but, you know, one day there will be. Guys, look at how many we made! Can we just stop for a second and talk about the sheer amount? Oh, you can't see them all. Look at that! That's crazy! The coolest part is that all of these were made on stream, so you could watch me do them in real time if you have, like, 15 hours to spare. There's just one missing, which is Alfred, who I'm going to go get real quick. Now this isn't it forever, and soon you will see another stream where I make some new ones. But this is all I need for now. For the first episode, for the first several episodes, I have everything that I need. And I think I'll probably do a trailer soon. I'm very happy about this. It's so real to be done with these, in all honesty. We will do, I think I'll do Ten-Eyed Man after I do Magpie. Magpie first. Magpie's more important. In this household, we stand Magpie. I think the BZ Movies is broken, guys. Can someone fix that? Magpie 2. See, thank you. There we go. Guys, we did it. You're right, you did say nothing. You sent an empty box. I may buy a second Speed Demon and cut the wings off to make it into a Bruce Wayne. Try to get a more obscure guys more towards the back. So let's get our good guys up front here. Class photo time. I have gotten requests for Calendar Man already. Gotta move my tripod back a bit, hold on. I have also been requested to do the question, and the joke is that the question has no face. Yeah, I'm not going to stream for much longer, but for the next few minutes, this will be a Q&A stream. Well, the problem is, this is a Cars channel, and I don't know how many people would know said villains. That's it, guys. That's everybody. They're done! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 21! Yeah, I know it's only been 64 minutes, but I have a speech that I have to write for class, so... Everyone is here except for Harley Quinn and the Riddler. And there is no Wonder Woman or Green Lantern. We're missing a good deal of the Justice League, but we don't need them yet. Live stream isn't over yet, but it will be in a few minutes. For now, I guess it's just a Q&A. Purple Toad, I don't think I will. I think they all deserve to stay alive. I'm not doing Zebra Man. I refuse. You weren't there when I had to make Zebra Mater Mini Racer. Condiment King is a good idea, though. No, I'm not doing the Zodiac Man Marauder. Orca's not a bad idea, but Orca would have to be a boat. You're just Googling Batman villains now? Remembering all those. Good for you. I don't think I plan on doing the mime. I did want to do the ventriloquist and have the dummy be a mini racer. Ewan McGregor from Birds of Prey. That was Black Mask. I'd rather just make a custom car of Ewan McGregor, quite frankly. My favorite Angry Bird was always the Bomb when I was a youngin'. I liked the Bomb Bird, whose name is conveniently Bomb. Real creative, guys. Everyone else gets normal names. He's just Bomb. Other than the one that's name is literally Red. My grandmother used to play Angry Birds. I don't think she does anymore. I don't think anyone does anymore. It's been a long ride, guys. 8 streams of this. I think it's 8, if someone wants to check for me. I think it's been 8 streams of painting cars. And now, the war. What's that line from Clone Wars when the one guy is dying? Sir, it's all over. The war, the missions. It's all over. I think that's when Fives dies. That's how I feel right now. It's been 8. 8 counting this one. I am so sorry. Which one is your favorite? I don't know which my favorite is. I like them all. There isn't one. The good thing is there isn't one that I don't like. That's what I think is so great about this batch of customs. I think they're all good. And after season 1 has concluded, I will be doing a custom mega review of all of them. Catwoman or Two-Face. Yeah, I'm glad Catwoman worked out well. Your favorite is Penguin. My favorite, I mean, I think Greeble's Joker speaks for himself. I honestly think Superman may be my favorite. I really like Deathstroke. Greeble's Joker is just funny, but you knew I had to do it. Anyone want to be bold? Anyone want to be bold and state a least favorite? I mean, Commissioner Gordon, right? He's just a repaint of a custom I already had. I almost didn't make him originally. He was just going to be Sheriff. Probably Gordon, yeah. Can we state our least favorites other than Commissioner Gordon? Because I think everyone would say Commissioner Gordon. Yeah, Mr. Freeze is going to have a tank that's in his back. That's why I made him a pickup truck. So that I could give him stuff in his back. Sorry about the noise. I have tape off camera that I'm unpeeling. If you could hear it, then we'll just do some ASMR. Sure, the Scarecrow. See, I like the Scarecrow because I just think he's funny because we just threw a bag over a car. I'm glad someone said their favorite is Poison Ivy. You spelled Bane wrong. Ha ha ha. Yeah, well, I don't have human flesh colored paint or else I would have done it. Yeah, Reverse Flash, I get that. He's going to have a few more coats of paint before he shows up in the show. Bane, that's right. Yellow is always hard to work with. The paint job, thank you. Please leave after that joke. No, it's B-A-N-E, there is no Y. I don't remember you making the paint job joke. I'm very sorry. Yeah, I think we're going to wrap up in maybe about 5 minutes. Just because I have to go write my speech. Which conveniently is also about DC, so. That worked out. Rank Mater's cousins. Cletus, Bud, Jufjord, Betty, XAE12. Oh no, that's not Mater's cousin. That's Elon Musk's kid. Tommy. Did I say Tommy Joe? Cletus, Buford, Judd, Tommy Joe. That's 4. Yeah, you know, you're right, plus your Rama. This really does say a lot about our society. I can't believe these cars are finally done. That's crazy, guys. I'm serious. Like, this is 8 streams of this. It felt like it was never ending at one point. I enjoy doing it every step of the way, though. And thank you all for joining us here. I said there were other characters that were missing. It's not just Killer Moth Marauder. If you like Killer Moth so much, make your own Killer Moth Marauder! Killer Moth hasn't even been in a movie other than the Lego movie, so, like, come at me, bro. Cruz. Cousin-in-law for Cruz. Zeke, Lewis, and Doyle. Okay. In last place, Doyle, then Lewis, then Zeke. Then Betsy, who was left at the altar. Then Cletus, then Judd, then Cletus, and then Tommy Joe's at number 1, because they all got die-casts. Tommy Joe didn't. Buford is somewhere. I don't really care about Buford. Oh, Doyle is the one who taught him how to whistle. Okay, then you know what? Doyle is number 1. Behind Tommy Joe. Doyle is 2. Betsy is the one that was left at the altar. She was mentioned, I think, in Cars 2. So yeah, like my cousin Betsy, when she was left at the altar. I forget the full line. We'll probably do Ten-Eyed Man 2. Just let me make Magpie first. I don't know if we'll do Black Canary, although she wears fishnets, and I basically did that for Aquaman, didn't I? I mean, those are scales, but I'll probably do Green Arrow at some point, and then I guess I gotta do Black Canary. Why was she in the Birds of Prey movie? What did she have to do with that? Green Arrow wasn't even in that, man. She's not even in that. I don't even think she's in the Birds of Prey in the comics. I think I might do Kite Man at some point. Today I was sent some duplicate planes, so I mean, at least one of them should become a, at least one of them should be Kite Man. Or Killer Moth, maybe, will be a plane. I want one character that flies to be a plane. No offense to your makes and models, but you guys break down harder than my cousin Betsy after she was left at the altar. That's the line. Catman, I don't think we're doing Catman. Why the accent? Because I'm really tired right now. I wanted to read it dramatically. I'm not making King Tut. That's Mater's normal accent. Well, he is Sir Toe Mater, which means he must be from England. Nah, I genuinely don't like King Tut. You can't make me. Well, Purple Toad, you should bring that up with the wiki staff. I've been going through the Cars wiki for the past few days because I edit it now, and there are so many pages for, like, significant characters that are literally one sentence. Like, I had to write Mateo's page today. I chose to write Mateo's page today, which was previously, like, it said, Mateo is Mato's husband when Lightning and Cruz arrived. When Lightning and Mater, it said, like, Mateo was Mato's husband. When Lightning and Mater arrived, Cruz revealed it was her cousin. That was it. I have editing access because I made an account. You can do it through a Google account. Well, I fixed the Mateo page, so now it says more. Now it has an actual description of Mateo. I wrote that. Revo is Firefly. Thank you. They are done now. Some of the pages have just really, really, really bad grammar. Like, I don't know, like proofread, guys. No offense to anyone who works on the Cars Wiki from time to time. But, like, a lot of the pages had very little information on them. Or, I spent an hour last night writing 2 paragraphs about Captain Longleggy. Was it worth it? It's Captain Longleggy, so yes. What I should do is become an editor for the Taylor Swift wiki, but I think that's a little dangerous. Did I say that? I think I said that, but reading it out loud now makes it sound like a fanfic. Thank you, Purple Toad. Too much power for one individual. Yeah, I don't think I should be allowed within 30 feet of the Taylor Swift wiki. I think it's a little dangerous. It kind of does read like a fanfic, but you know, I had to put some detail in there, man. It's better than the 2 sentences that were there before. Jane's pencils. Mater says after she was left at the altar, so we do. Thank you. You'll have to start a new campaign, Purple Toad. Well, anyway, I think it's time we wrap the stream up here. This was a shorter one, but that's because we finally finished the customs. I'd like to thank you for joining me here today and through these last several streams where we've been making these Batman customs. And, as Purple Toad himself said, bye now. Bye, everyone. It's the end of the stream. Bye.